The senior pastor of Refuge Community Church is the place that people of God call home because there's no place like home. Hey, how you doing? It's Bonnie. Come over here and check it out. Hey, this is Bonnie Miles. Wow. What you doing?
Just out riding.
Wow, this is beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Bonnie Miles. Bonnie Miles is a mother. She's a wife. She's a runner, a cycler, a swimmer, a triathlete. She does it all. Man, it's just good to see you.
Good to see you.
Wow.
Good seeing
Okay.
you.
You out riding your bike and stuff like this. You know what? One of the things that I've always wanted to ask you was, what got you into running, cycling, biking, that sort of thing? How did that start out?
It always kind of starts by accident, you know?
Okay.
Or somebody dares me to do something, which is what nobody should ever do.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll remember that.
I started running just to do an event to see if I could just do it. Ended up walking the whole thing and, looking at my times. I thought, well, maybe I should try another one to see how I could maybe better my time. And I wasn't necessarily running the whole thing. I'd run and walk, and then I just kind of got into running slowly that way and started slowly improving my time. And before you know it, I was kind of doing a little bit further distances. And that's kind of how I got into that. And on the biking, somebody said, they kind of said, oh, you won't be able to do the MS 150. It's too hard. Yeah.
Oh, that's the wrong thing to tell you.
And so I ended up doing it and did 2 years in a row. And so that's how I kind of got into cycling. And then triathlons, I had a friend who said, why don't you try this? And I thought, no, it's too hard. I don't want to do that. It's too much. And she said, oh, no, it's really not that bad. Just try it and train. And I said, okay. I tried it. And I did my first triathlon, I guess, about 3.5 years ago, and I wasn't in love with it when I finished. But I thought it was the same thing. Looked at my time. I'm like, well, maybe I could do a little bit better. So I kind of started training harder, and then 2 years after that, I did my first Ironman. So it's just kind of wanting to constantly see how much I could improve.
Okay. Like I said, you're also a mother. You're also a wife. You also work. How are you able to balance that with the training and with the actual competition? How are you able to do that?
That's a very good question. I don't a lot. And I think once you accept that you can't balance it all, then you can't. You just kind of come to grips with, well, I didn't get all the laundry done that weekend, or I didn't get to clean the house, or there's shoes all over the floor, and I've come to accept, well, that's okay. So it's not easy. You have to keep your priorities straight. Family and work, and this comes later. But sometimes I train at 10 o'clock at night or 5 o'clock in the morning in order to get that me time, and it's very, very important.
Okay. I want to come a little closer. I want you to just check out this bike, check out all this gear. Tell us about this bike and all the things I see here. My God.
Wow, the bike. This bike has been with me for close to 4 years now. It's a Cervelo, I guess what they call a time trial bike. And what that means, it's like a road bike, except your arms are more like this and bent over, so you're in more of an aero position to help you go faster. So that's the bike component. The wheels are meant to be aerodynamic as well, to help the airflow pass as opposed to through it, to make you go a little bit faster.
Nice. So delicate.
The gear shifters are up here, so that when you're in aero, you can move like that. And we have a Garmin GPS.
You got GPS on your bike?
I got a GPS on my bike.
Unbelievable.
To know how fast I'm
technology.
To where I'm going, the speed and cadence, and some important stuff.
Also, I noticed this what you're wearing here. Turn around for a second. Just turn around and look at the back of it. Look at this. Look at this. Miles Against Cancer. Team Wonder Woman. And turn this way. Look at this. Look at that. Get a shot of that. It's beautiful. Tell us, what is this? Tell us about this Wonder Woman. What?
Wonder Woman is I have a good friend of mine named Laura Holmes, who's got breast cancer last year, and her husband owns Bike World. And we always called her Wonder Woman because she did it all: work, kids, career, triathlete as well. And we thought, well, wouldn't it be neat to create this team called Team Wonder Woman, to support Laura and what she's all about and what we are all about, doing it all, trying to anyway. And So we created Team Wonder Woman, and we thought, well, you know, maybe we'll have 10, 15 people. End up being 50 women.
Wow.
And we raised over $50,000. That was last year. And then now this year we already have 53,000 people. And it's a team that's geared towards doing the Tour de Pink on September 14th.
Okay.
And everybody rides different distances, 12 to 100, so whatever you want to do. Don't, you know, you have to go out there and kill yourself, but it's just more about
that's a good thing.
camaraderie. There you go. And so that's yeah, Team Wonder Woman is very special to us because it's very personal, because of Laura Holmes, but also because all of us, and anybody who knows anybody with cancer, and also just all of us doing something together, and supporting each other. You know, we all talk about different issues that women go through as far as working and being mothers and being wives. You know, it's really good to get together and discuss all that. So.
Okay. Well, I don't want to hold you up too much longer from your back ride, but I'd like to ask you one more thing. What kind of advice would you give maybe a woman that's actually home right now, looking at this video, sitting on the couch, and thinking, you know, I can't do it, but I want to do it? What kind of advice could you just look into the camera and just share with her?
Advice I would give is just anything is possible. And that's the mantra of Ironman. And I used to think that was kind of a cliche, but really, truly it is. I mean, you don't have to go out and do an Ironman. Just find something that you're passionate about. It doesn't have to be exercise. It could be reading. Just one step at a time. You know, for me, it was a 5K, however many years ago. Then led to 180 miles for MS Women's 50, and then an Ironman. But one step at a time. And I get reminded of that constantly because, you know, in this sport we get injured a lot, and so I have to fall back completely. And that's really tough. So what I remind myself is just one step at a time. Unless you're lying on the ground with white chalk around yourself, I mean, really, just go for it. You know, it's what satisfaction that you get is just phenomenal. It just makes me a better person. I feel better at work. I feel better, like a better mother, better wife. Just all around, just kind of clears my head. It's just a good thing. That's all I can say.
Well, I mean, you set it up, you set it out, you know, that's a beautiful thing, you know, and I want to just go ahead and give you the opportunity to just get back on your ride. You know, I know you got to go. And I'll just thank you for stopping by.
No problem, thank you.
Wow,
Yeah.
okay, take care. All right.
Appreciate it.
Ride safe.
What a treat running into you.
Yes, it was.
Right.
You've seen it here. This is Pastor Tony, Refuge Community Church. It's the place that the people of God call home because there's no place like home. This is a beautiful opportunity to hear about how women are coming together against breast cancer. Remember, Bonnie Moss said, anything is possible. Remember, Refuge Community Church, we care about you.